Some explanations are needed before we proceed to the readout. In the second word, the term magic refers to anything supernatural, and there are 10 major forms of it, each one unrelated to others but capable of affecting them. 6 of them are called high magic and include Necrurgy, low magic, house magic, eldritch magic, malediction, and elementalism. Malediction is the high magic of entropy, transgression, and memory. Yeah, and it is the form of magic that the specific art we will be looking at today comes from. Specific arts are what various magic systems are called, and they fall under 6 categories: divination, persuading things with magic; enchantment, using magic to enhance something; transmutation, change something via magic; resurrection, summoning; thaumaturgy, casting effects via magic; construction, creating something. I hope that everything was needed to. I hope everything that was needed to be explained have been explained. Necrurgy is the malediction-based specific art of creation. More specifically, it's the art of creating undead, zombies, vampires, and revenants. It works by making a corpse imbued with miasma, either by part of the spell, which includes binding a ghost or either a entity tied with death, such as Old One Kami or Centipede Gnome, to the corpse, or just simply infusing it with malediction, or by using a corpse that it was already stained, and making it remember to move and making it last. Due to this prerequisite of skill in necromancy or shadow calling, specific art is often required. Necromantical practice is always converts base, and the exceptions are almost always based with inherent magical power. It is just too complex to be used instantaneously in most cases. The effect of Necrurgy is that either a zombie, vampire, or a revenant is created, but the lines between them are fuzzy, and the default way to use Necrurgy is by binding any non-material ghost to a corpse and animate it. Technically speaking, it is possible to achieve similar results with any entity having ties in some way to death and/or transgression, not just ghosts. While specific mechanics vary, all undead have malediction magic vulnerability to silver, ranging from rituals and talisman involving silver, providing extreme protection, to the flesh acting like you poured molten iron on it. Creating zombies. Creating zombies is usually done by making a corpse remember and infuses the corpse with miasma to preserve the memory, making the zombie animate, as well as installing a flow of miasma that will prevent it from depleting too fast. Before a new more zombie can come into existence, generally the longer the corpse was dead, the more maledictive power it has. While the less decayed the mancha the corpse is, the more the zombie can replicate the abilities of the being it was created from. Generally, zombies, at least freshly made ones, do not have any desires of their own, nor have any sort of internal life. However, they can evolve to develop them. One of the major ways of customizing zombies is by staining them, by inflicting stain on the corpse, or recently creating zombie. An actor can grant his zombie additional parameters that include the night gain stained, tyranny, war, famine, pestilence, depravity, witchcraft, sacrifice, pride, and atrocity, and lesser stains. Sometimes a short-lived pseudo-zombie may be needed, and this is done via creating an unstable flow of miasma. This leads to such zombies quickly deteriorating with a span of our max. Creating vampires. Creating vampires is done by both making the corpse remember and binding a true right to its corpse in a way that causes the new ghost to develop new vitalized forces. The resulting creature is being alive in a sense that it is capable of reproduction and needing to feed. Race can be bound to a part of corpse, such as its shadows or a blood. What characters the vampire will develop depends on many factors, such as the cultural ethnicity of creating a vampire or specifics of the ritual. Stains can also affect the vampire characteristics. Vampires are by far the most common undead to occur spontaneously. Creating revenants. Creating revenants is similar to creating vampires, but the true right is bound in a different way and does not develop vitality principles. The newly made revenant usually is bound either via fatality principles, which, for example, causes them to have a mission or a condition to their existence, or a Theurgical system. The latter one was the way that the mummies of Kemet were able to be revived to take control of lands of Kemet before being mostly driven out by combined forces of Aslanic Jihad and an Irninist crusade. The theurgical system results in almost true immortality, with difficult to destroy revenants being the result.